Yo, I just realized something, man. Just realized something. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is a good joke. You know why they call it random rec? Because the people we play with are random, and they're kind of reckless. Yeah, that wasn't funny. I know. All right. So basically, this video, we're talking about the random rec. Random rec is such a strange and mysterious place, full of all of the trash people. Surprisingly, some good ones out there. But today we got an old head, man. Yes, a freaking old head. 40 years old at that too, man, because he did tell his age. But the thing is, his mic was so, you barely could hear him. So on my end, I could barely hear him, but I heard him say he was 40 years old. But in the video recording, nah, I didn't. Such a shame. But it's okay. I will say that this game gets crazy, man. People snap at each other. I almost crashed out, and we almost lost because this old head tried to sell the game. So we about to sell you right now. There we go. Alright, so as soon I was actually in this game, I was kind of a little bit confused because I'm like, bro, why am I not in the middle? And then I realized I got put at power forward. Bro, why am I at power forward? I'm an inside center. I can't shoot. I don't even have a mid-range to fall back on. I personally can't shoot. Like, bro, what's going on here, man? But you know what? It looks like we had a good team. Also, number 9 is the Oldhead. Number 9 is the Oldhead. Watch out for him. If you ever see his username and you're going to play with him, bro, I suggest do not play with him, bro. He will... Oh, my Lord. Nah, bro. Nah. Never. I swear, bro. For real, I went versus a build that was an inside out something. Bro was 6'10", 200. Like, he was about to be 300 pounds. Like, bro, what kind of build is that? So here we are. Boom. The shooting guard's doing dumb decisions. So I already know from the get-go, oh, he's going to be the dude that's going to be making a ton of mistakes. The point guard, from this first play, I'm like, okay. The point guard's not dumb, but he's not smart either. So I'm telling you, okay, we're going to have to fill him out. And then look at that. Boom. I got this nice contact dunk here. I was going crazy, man. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, all my points I get in here today are dunks. They're just dunks. So yeah, the dude scored on that team. The blue dude, he just did a Hopstead dunk. Now we're just, this is the first quarter, bro. You know how, turned over, bro. And then I tried to get a block, but I'm just not fortunate, am I? All right. So now we're into we get the ball back. Okay. Ooh. Boom. That was a nice jab step. He waited till the defender came and then left, and then he ran in. Okay, because he knows he's faster. That's smart, bro. So we might we actually have a smart center. Or we had, my bad, because I'm doing a voiceover. And he misses that. Honestly, I would have made a boom, pass it to him. He's going to hesitate for some reason. I don't know why he hesitated. Maybe he thought like Zion was just going to come up there and block him. Or he's going to be that Anthony Davis meme. Rejected by Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is washed. Okay, so he makes that layup and boom. Okay, it teased with us a little bit there. Just teased with us a little bit there, man. Okay, so then after that, boom. Okay, they got a contact dunk. Alley-oop, man. That small forward on the other team for real goes crazy. You're gonna see why. So point guard just pulled up a dumb shot. I don't know why. That wasn't even dumb. That was a smart take. That was just funny. And then shooting guard on our team gets the ball before I could get it, so he stole my block. But that was good defensively. I mean, honestly, when I was playing this, I was like, you know what? This team might not be that bad. It's just no one is not perfect. No one is. So, there's going to be some flaws, but I know I can rock with this team. I let him shoot because I knew he wasn't about it. Yeah, look at him. I know he wasn't about it. And then, boom, we got an easy dunk. Yeah, that's how you cherry pick, fellas. That's how you pick those cherries. Anyways, besides that, we made them call timeout here. They were probably arguing and just talking about what they could do. Also, watch out for number 9. That's the Oldhead, and we're gonna get into more into him in the second quarter. But okay, yeah, then my dude just quit it. But now back to the Oldhead. You're gonna see that he is showing signs of not wanting to play. Okay, so the center got that. I got past the ball, pump fake, boom, into a contact animation. I was waiting until he got a little bit closer because it would have just gave me a regular layup. I had to wait till I was face to face to him. And then if it didn't give me a contact dunk animation right there, I would have just timed it. Played good defense right there. Plus he shucked that shoot in at first. So then, boom, point guard makes that boom because he is about that. Okay. So we're doing good. We are doing fantastic at this point. Boom, bro just pulls up a 3, but it's okay because I'm not worried, right? Because, Shaq said, there's no I in team, but you heard what Kobe said. There's an M-E in that. Let me stop. So anyways, besides that, being on a team is not about you or I or me. Is legit about the whole team. So come on now. Teamwork makes a dream work. Hear that, fellas? So I jumped up at that because I didn't want him shooting. The center just had a crazy back-to-back, and honestly how fast he jumped. At that, he probably had a pogo stick on like gold or something. I had to pose for him real quick because I'm not going, oh yeah, that was the Oldhead. He just took a dumb shot, crazy. And then I guess that was a foul right there. Honestly, the center should have just let me jump with him because I promised he wasn't going to score on me. Because I weigh about like 260 and I'm 7 feet. So yeah. Okay, so he makes both his free throws there. Yeah, he makes both of them. And then right after that, we just get back to playing normal, We know that the first quarter is about to be over. So honestly, we're not trying to he takes a dumb shot. Crazy, man. Crazy. So then after that, I left him wide open because I thought he wasn't about that because he just did 2 horrible misses earlier. But guess what? He's greening now. So now I'm like, oh, okay, I got to make sure I watch him. So then I don't know why he passed it to me because I can't shoot. The point guard, he's trying his best. That was a good wide open shot, but he missed. So that was a good shot. That was a good shot, by the way. Then after that, they lost the ball because they got too greedy. That's what you get. Ha ha ha. Anyways, now we get the ball back, right? Okay. So everything's going fine for right now. For real, the Oldhead does not tweak out until the second quarter. Okay, we're in that quarter. Also, the dude missed both of those free throws. That's why I didn't show him. They were embarrassing. So then after that, he starts calling the timeouts too. Like, I don't know why, but he starts calling the timeouts. Like, bro, are you okay? Nah, he wasn't. So then after that really messed up our flow a little bit. We're kind of startled, but we're like a deer in the headlights. But guess what? We able to recover. Honestly, he should have got blocked, but he made it. So it's bittersweet. That's why I flopped. Yeah, it was bittersweet to me. Just like T, by the way. Anyways, we doing good right now. I don't know what the center was jumping at. Maybe he saw a ghost, bro. He was jumping for joy. I tried to give out a screen. Dude dodged it. He didn't dodge that one, though. I'm not gonna lie. The shooting guard likes to dribble, and he should have passed it, but it's okay. We got the ball back. Pass it back to the point guard. And then after that, point guard passes it. The center, this is kind of like a scramble possession because we are just doing our own things. And shooting guard gets blind. Embarrassing. Yeah, embarrassing. So anyways, besides that, let's get back to it. Okay, so we see what we got going on here. Is that okay? Yeah, I saw him in the corner. That's why I jumped at him. And then look at that. That was good defense. That was such a good lay, bro. It cheated him. He should have made that. Look at that. Number 9. He's standing out of bounds. And he called that timeout. He was for real complaining about how he doesn't get past the ball and everything. That y'all kind of suck and everything. But then the point guard on our team, he was for real being kind. He's like, hey, why y'all calling timeout on me? I didn't do anything. Like, I felt so sad for the point guard. Because for real, this old head made the point guard leave the game, bro. He couldn't take it. And look at what he does. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't pass the ball. Swear, bro. He was for real being a straight child and immature for that. If you're 40 years old, as you mentioned to us, you're acting very immature, bro. And that's not good, bro. That's not good. Just like that shot. It wasn't good either. So then we got past the ball. Okay. The point guard's trying to do his thing. He passes to the center. I gave you a huge good screen to the center. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, this was his only dumb play that he had done the whole game. I stopped that instantly. And we get the ball back, right? Okay. So I'm trying to pass it back to Square because he, like, bro, Square was the old head. And then I tried to pass at him. And then he made me feel some type of way because he said it and so directly at me. Yeah, it's not family friendly. So, like, yeah, so I'm just not even gonna say what he said. All I'm gonna say is it can make anyone heated. And yeah, I really wanted to get on him, but you know what? I did not, and I kept my cool because I'm always known to do that. So then he kept on doing 3 defensive second violation. And he had 3 turnovers at this point, bro. He was for real selling us on purpose, man. You could tell it was pure hatred he had for us, man. Okay, so besides that, look at that. He passed it so late, I could even dunk it. And then he shots it, and then boom, he makes it. Because, hey, it's a miracle, man. 2K was wanting us to win. But I swear there will be people around you that don't want to see you succeed, bro. Just like that old head, man. They're gonna act just like him. Bitter and old and full of hate, man. Full of anger. So then after that, 3 defensive second violation again because of who? The old head. And then boom, old head kept getting dunked on. He got dunked on 4 times, man. 4 times, man. Like, bro, what is this? And then yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that was my fault a little bit. So now you see it's 20-28. Second quarter, and look at that, he keeps doing that on purpose. And I don't know why you're gonna call me an insult, but you're gonna pass it to me. Crazy. Then that center, he kept getting mad. He was like, hey bro, just pass to me, so I passed it to him and everything, you know. And yeah, he did his thing. And look at what he's doing now. He's doing 8 second violations, 3 defensive second violations, and lastly, he is not passing the ball, inbounding it. I got that nasty freaking high block because, you know, I was doing stuff defensively. I have 5 blocks, and I'm not gonna lie, the shooting guard's giving the center so many blocks. And yeah, bro really thinks it's my career right now because the shots he's taking. Oh yeah, the point guard quit it because the center, the small forward, the old head, he was doing too much. He was acting too weird, bro. Look at that. He keeps doing it again. At this point, the center, the shooting guard are going back and forth with it with the old head. They're saying crazy stuff, mate. Like, they're saying wild stuff. They're saying that how old are you? You gotta be old. And he did reveal his age. He was 40. Freaking 40, mate. Okay, and then besides him being 40, like, he was saying that, like, y'all trash and everything. And then the thing is, the shooting guard in the center was like, hey, bro, shut your lame up. And then, like, they were just saying more stuff. But this is when we start making our comeback, right? See, we're making our comeback. We're doing what we gotta do. And the center is for real just telling us, keep doing what we're doing. Don't pass it that broke bum. Yes, he called him a broke bum. Called him many more things. I think there was accusations about him being a pedophile too, but we're just gonna pass that. So anyways, also he came from Alabama, and then look at that, that was a nice lob. I flies because I didn't know that point guard could do that. I pass it back to him, and you see the center, he keeps on for real messing with us, but it's okay. We tied back up, and legit, I mean this not in a mean way, I just mean it, bro. If you're purposely playing like you're not there as a teammate, and that you're playing like you're not on the team, and you're being selfish, and you're doing things that is not team wise or something like that, and we're somehow winning without you, that means you are legit nothing to the court. Like, bro, your presence is not there. You're absolutely nothing. In the nicest way that I can say it. Look at this. Boom! Got that nice block, bro. I swear, I felt like prime LeBron. How he blocked Iguodala. Yeah, Iguodala. Now, anyways, besides that, look at the dumb shots he keeps taking. He missed, so it's not like there's no need to show that. And if y'all saw that nasty snatch block, that's when we are starting to lock in. And guess what? He quitted after that snatch block too. So we're able to come back. We're trying to come back at this point. We're getting defensive stops. We're getting boards. We're scoring. We're for real making the right passes. We're doing everything we are supposed to do to win this game. And then, boom, he gets open. He makes that three on me. So I'm like, oh, I got to lock in now. Boom, he shot that three. And boom, he makes it for us. Guess what? We're down by one. Okay? And it was an ISO play. So we expect the shooting guard to block up. And, hey, 2K be hating, bruh. So it's okay. Look at that. Inside center. He's on there. Boom. That was good. That was good. I cleaned it up and I dunked it in. And I'm not going to lie. For real, bro. I had a Ben Simmons game. I had a triple single. But then I did get 10 boards at the end. So then after that, we got a steal. Look at that. Backcourt violation, y'all. Backcourt violation we got. So now it's like only 55 seconds left. So then I'm like, oh, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock it. We gotta score. And then I'll try to do that, and yeah, I got blocked. Yeah, that's not locking in, is it? Yeah. But then I was like, oh, okay. Now it's time for me to lock in. So then I'm just locked in now and everything, you know. I don't know what made Junior Mind shoot that, but I got that board. And then after that, I pass it back to him because I'm like, okay, maybe this time he's going to be smart with it. Why would you take it up on two people, man? Golly, man. Okay, then after that, yeah, I'm locking him up because I know he was going to shoot it again. I don't know what were they trying to do right there. He should have been shot it. And then I'm on him. He tried to do a step back. I blocked it. And for real, my pure reaction when I was recording, I was like, let's go. I'm like, then I was saying, like, that's what I'm talking about. So I was saying stuff like that. And then I made that play instantly. So then I was like, like, bro, I was sad, man. But then I was like, okay. You think that's all that you got? I guess it's my turn. So I was for real, like, I was like Beast Gohan in that Cell Max fight, bro. And I was just locked in. So then I'm just watching, right? I'm watching everyone. I'm watching who they going to give it to the last shot. And I did that. And I did that. And then, boom, he missed. So then we hear. I was just recording afterwards. And I'm just showing y'all a little bit. Just a little bit of like my reaction. I don't even know why I was recording this part. I think I was just recording with how I looked and everything. Because I'm not gonna lie. Look at my dude. Don't I look spiffy, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I dress like this in real life too, bro. I always look spiffy, man. I always look good, bro. Always do. Funny thing is, just got a haircut, y'all. So I'm looking fresh. I feel fresh, man. I am fresh. I'm just that guy. I really am just that guy. Because I locked in and I was doing that. Oh, actually, speaking about it, Lakers versus Timberwolves tonight. You know, I'm going to say this. I'm not even gonna speak on the Shannon Sharp case, but all I'm gonna say is, in the words of Shannon Sharp, Lakers in 5. But I gotta rhyme it. Lakers, takers, bakers, makers, Lakers in 5. That was a good one. Anyways, also honorable mention, I saw a trash Victor Oladipo build. Yeah, y'all gonna see it. And also, like and subscribe, and yeah, share it to your family, loved ones, and that's it, man. But for real, this was the build I was talking about. This build was so horrendous, man. You're gonna see it. Okay, so I for real was doing my daily browse. I got something from the NBA store. I got to go buy something anyways from there. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that haircut, all Pacers. I think I know who that is. That's supposed to be Victor Oladipo. That dude. Yeah. Honestly, that's legit one of my top 10 shooting guards I like. So then I checked out that build, and I'm not gonna lie, look at it, horrendous. Anyways, all I'm gonna say is, I hope y'all like and share the video, subscribe and everything. More videos like this will come up, and Lakers in 5.